Get ready for the electrifying force of Aussie powerhouse Tai Tuivasa. Renowned for his thunderous strikes and kangaroo-smooth moves, Tuivasa isn't just a fighter, he's a triple threat in MMA, boxing, and kickboxing. With an undefeated past and a current hunger for redemption, he's gearing up for an epic headline showdown against Marcin Tybura. Join the journey of this Western Sydney warrior as he looks to bring the thunder down under once again. Let's talk about the Aussie wrecking ball Tai Tuivasa. Born on March 16, 1993 in Sydney, he's not your average Joe. This guy faced Rashad Coulter on his UFC debut. And guess what? Bam Bam didn't just knock on the door, he kicked it down in round one. Tuivasa's cultural roots are as diverse as his fighting skills. With a dad hailing from the vibrant Samoan heritage and a mom deeply rooted in the rich Kori culture, Bam Bam is like a cultural cocktail. Growing up straddling two worlds didn't just shape his identity, it turned him into a worldly warrior, blending the best of both cultures inside the octagon. Now, the nickname Bam Bam didn't come from polite handshakes. No, sir. Tai's fists are basically like Thor's hammer, and he prefers delivering thunderous strikes with them. Tai's the first Aussie with indigenous roots to conquer the UFC. Think about it. He's like the Crocodile Dundee of the octagon. Originating as a symbol of good fortune, hazing, or a lively party tradition, the Shoey has firmly entrenched itself in Australia's cultural landscape. This eccentric ritual involves pouring beer into a tilted shoe and downing it, with classic beer or daring champagne choices. Tai Tuivasa, the UFC's maestro of beer chugging, has transformed the Shoey into an iconic victory celebration, making it an unforgettable spectacle. As Tuivasa continues to redefine UFC victory celebrations, the anticipation for even better Shoeys builds. Despite the perception of Aussie larrikinism, he modestly brushes it off as a familiar party trick among friends. I didn't think it was going to be anything. It's not like I created it. Aussies have been doing it, he casually reveals. With each Shoey, Tuivasa adds a dash of excitement, leaving us eagerly waiting for the next spectacular sip from his unconventional chalice. Let's talk about Bam Bam's commitment to his traditional Samoan Pe'a tattoo that is more intense than a 3-month wrestling match. While most people are contemplating their next ink during a coffee break, Bam Bam is tapping into centuries of Samoan tradition with the ancient art of Pe'a. His dedication is so hardcore that even with overseas fighting commitments, he wouldn't dare disrespect the process by seeking a quick fix. It's like he's inking a pact with tradition itself. For Bam Bam, this tattoo isn't just ink on skin, it's a 3-month saga, a living, breathing testament to the rich tapestry of Samoan culture that he proudly wears into the ring. Move over, temporary tattoos. Bam Bam's got a story etched in pain, perseverance, and tradition. Before diving into the world of MMA, Tai Bam Tuivasa rocked the professional rugby scene, repping Sydney Roosters. Despite his skill, the constant travel and the rugby world spotlight didn't quite vibe with his easygoing personality. So he traded the rugby field for the MMA ring, where his thunderous strikes makes headlines in a way that feels just right for him. Tai Tuivasa's journey isn't just about punches and kicks. He faced a challenge beyond fighting opponents: his weight. He bravely went to a fat camp in Thailand before his 2022 UFC Paris match, working hard with tough workouts and strict eating. It showed how determined he is to beat weight struggles, both emotionally and physically. Beyond just losing weight, this journey boosted his confidence and focus, making him not only look better, but also feel stronger inside. But it's not just about the wins, it's about the style. Tuivasa's moves are smoother than a kangaroo on a trampoline. He's bagged Performance of the Night 4 times, and once he even made the night a party with Fight of the Night. Talk about bringing the thunder down under. It's not all about the fists in Tuivasa's playbook. He's got this secret arsenal called Muay Thai and kickboxing knowledge. Picture this, a mix of Aussie charm and Muay Thai elegance. It's like watching a kangaroo throw a perfectly timed roundhouse kick. Unexpected, but oh so effective. So, while most fighters are picking one lane, Tai's out there cruising on a 6-lane highway of destruction. Before ruling the UFC, Tai Bam Bam Tuivasa was the undefeated king of the MMA jungle, leaving chaos and championship belts in his wake. It was like everyone else was just trying not to catch the Bam Bam bug in those pre-UFC glory days. Tuivasa was an absolute blaze, delivering 5 knockout victories in 2020, kicking off the spree with Stefan Struve. Reflecting on his past losing streak, he shared, "I've learned a ton. There were deeper reasons and outside forces, but I've evolved, grown stronger. It's all about mental fortitude." The comeback was legendary. 5 knockouts in just 15 months, soaring up the UFC heavyweight ranks. The streak faced a thrilling challenge against Cyril Gane and a quick setback against Sergey Pavlovich. But lately, things got a bit rocky with a 3-fight losing streak, 2 knockouts and 1 submission. Bam Bam faced some heavyweights. And in his latest bout at UFC 293, he tapped to an Ezekiel choke from Alexander Volkov. Tough times, but Tuivasa is still in the game. Now, both these warriors are hungry for a win. Tuivasa wants to bounce back after 3 tough losses, and Tybura looking to shake off that recent defeat in Aspinall. It's like a clash of the titans, where both fighters are on a mission to rewrite their stories. Tai Tuivasa talked about his latest loss to Volkov. He had to tap out in the 2nd round, right in his hometown of Sydney, Australia. Tough break, but Tuivasa kept it real and reflected on the match. "It's big. I watched the Volkov fight back over, and it was a good fight." Tuivasa told Code Sports, "It just didn't go my way. I had a few injuries and that, but I'm ready to get on the roll again. I'm ready to get back in 2024. Tai Tuivasa is gearing up for a fight in February on the Gold Coast. And get this, he's been linked to facing Tybura for years. It all started back in his UFC debut, where he smashed Rasha Coulter and earned himself a cool $50,000 bonus. Now, it looks like the long-awaited showdown is about to go down. Tuivasa stares down the upcoming challenge, brushing it off like a seasoned warrior. Reflecting on the grueling trials of 2019, he sees it as a walk in the park. With roots in the tenacious soil of Western Sydney, he proudly declares, "We're made of sterner stuff." Despite the odds, his determination is unwavering. So, fight fans, who's pumped up for the upcoming Tai Bam Bam Tuivasa showdown? Will we see another Shoey celebration on March 16th? Drop your predictions below. What's your favorite Tuivasa moment in the octagon? Share your thoughts, predictions, and opinions in the comment section below. Don't forget to give us a thumbs up, subscribe to our channel, and ring that notification bell to stay in the loop on all things combat sports. Stay tuned, fight fans.